football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Hello and welcome to Gerald Ford Stadium in Dallas, Texas, the home field of the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Toledo Rockets, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. Inside give now from the shotgun. Crosses the 35. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. As they claim to lead here in this playoff game.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And it's 7-0 after PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. He tackled at the 11-yard line. Shotgun. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a receiver. Running back grabs it on a screen. Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Toledo! As they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? You know, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Dropping back. It's Reed. Catch made on the left side.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he get there on the ground? There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
On the move now. And the quarterback's forced out of bounds. It'll count as a sack by this defense.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
Looks left and finds his target there. They get him back at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs, to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Mustang starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. With the catch, it's Wilson. And he's smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown, SMU. Great connection there for 6 points. So with no pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, lightning, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
Remission in 12 weeks. Even years.
Don't use food. Serious allergic reactions and host infections will no longer occur. Children infections and teething.
Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field.
Meeting a hospital.
Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They try the middle, but stop for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's bringing it back. He finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Boy, it was like the defense was in the huddle there. They saw that from the very beginning. No chance of surprising them. Great job of flowing to the football to bring him down for a big loss.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. To the air. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. The tackle at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming out here under 3 minutes to play before half. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rockets. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
take it. Move. 17 points.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half.
Signed a 1-year deal with him. A little surprising considering the year he had a year ago.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's got to first and still going. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dropping back. It's Reed. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Well, it's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Receiver grabs it. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And the Mustangs will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's an out-route, the catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The Mustangs line up on 1st and 10 now.
So I feel like people see you and they see you. They see you and they
He drops back in the gun. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big game to right. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. The quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Think about not just the NBA.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
He knocked down the 3. So again,
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. Brought down for a long second completion. Now what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They get the completion. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
I'm in freaking quarters, man. I'm in quarters. Over the top shading. What the? Oh, gosh. It's not like I'm sitting there.
Exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their
Like I
job
said,
and
it
get
don't
us
matter
out?
that I
It is
got
not
stars
all
on offense and I can't stop a
Now
cold.
to try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Receiver in motion now. To throw. It's Reed. Fires it to the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge game through the air.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is incomplete.
You are seeing. You were freaking. Yeah, Vaughn, you's a bitch.
Gosh, Chris,
That's what
just
you are.
they wanted.
How you
Got
drop?
a chance to make a huge
2 hands on the
play.
ball.
Everybody does their job. Great route. The quarterback puts a
Ball on the
right
money.
and he just drops it.
NFL scouts, I hope you see Marcel Lee throw the ball. He throwing it the right way. Freaking punk ass receivers.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He escapes the pocket. He's looking deep again. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. The pass interference with no time on the clock will give them one last play here before the break. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there.
You feel like if something's decided what you do,
I missed it.
if you show
Off
something,
that time.
equal.
The lead remains 3 after that miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Feature overall improvement in the brain since pregnancy. Clinical studies, most of it's all no 16
And the Mustangs will kick this away to start the second half.
Certain liver problems are unclear and overcome. Serious liver, which is urinary leakage. Worsening liver, kidney, bile duct.
And the return starts
Worsening
just inside the end
serious
zone.
liver connections.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Don't drive
The
when
player
heavy
is now
machinery.
injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout and then check him out.
Swelling with your face, lips, and worseness.
Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Second quarter,
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be looking deep down the left side. It's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
The Rockets will bring their punt team on the field now. He'll kick it away here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Hand off to the right side. He's in open space. Gets the first and still running.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
That game last night versus Chicago.
Movement here from the tight end. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And they've got it.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's third and goal. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
It's fourth and goal from the 5, but no field goals out. They're going for it. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, SMU. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Sixers here in zone.
Now the important point after attempt. The PAT is no good. Wow.
What's going on? Why is it like... Oh, Jim's tap, man.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass, the catch is made, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Set the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
And a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. Rockets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense.
Great. It's moving. The MC on the
That's my viewers out there, man. I'll see I'm dealing with the scrap, man. Guns. Coaching is there. I ain't got the players safe. Trying to get them here. I mean, Texas school should be able to do it. I ain't like the job officer guy, so I'm gonna be here. Probably. We'll see what next week. I might get a job offer. Then I'm trying to go to the destination job. I ain't trying to go. Not going home. Not going to the destination.
Hating the running game. But if I'm calling the play,
Just about to keep our proper tools.
abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Some people liver problems needing a hospital may occur when treated.
Wants to throw it.
This morning we have
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter. The secondary backed up off the ball now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a walk. It's SMU with the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on.
The top
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Love it. That's who they use?
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead.
You rarely see,
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Surprised the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. The Rockets have first and 10 here.
That brings a lot of the back to the game. You just put the best, also to be the best
Here comes a
players.
throw from the red
No
zone.
matter what position. So I like that.
It's
they're
caught.
making that.
Nice pitch and catch. The
It's
player
crazy
is
to
now
say I agree
injured
with
after
this
that
being the
last
best
play.
player, but
We'll take a
now that big
timeout
man
while they
system,
check
like,
him out.
It's kind of the big. Yes, it's a lot more big man to look.
So here comes
There's a
second
lot
down
big
now.
guards on
Every
the field now.
play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw yet
It's
again.
gonna be tough for that big man to.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's tackled for a loss after he backs the defense.
They got no skill on defense, man. I was there.
The offensive
No
line
skill on
does everything
defense.
they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield, so he ended up throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
12th play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face third and
With
short.
those guards and those wins, so it's gonna be tough for those big men. But listen,
Out of the gun now
this
on
position
third
is
down.
down. So we gotta do what we gotta do.
It's
We already
caught.
2 degrees anyway.
Fighting off the defender. Touchdown, Rockets. They couldn't stop him there. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo for the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
The playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone.
Good. It's good enough for some. But not you. If nothing, no place to land. Just global airport route.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Grinding away on the ground. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen it in.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Stopping at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? To throw, it's Reed. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They look to throw it here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Looking for some space. It's Russell. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They'll hand it off.
That's cool. First down. That's it. It's ball game right there, buddy.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They literally had all of us on one side. Drink got these. That's
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamics.
Turning it on. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really...
That's nice.
By the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
From the gun, the ground game. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Toss sweep to the left. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Find some fresh air. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target this area of the field?
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening drive. Just get some points up on the board. If it was a little closer to the end zone, I'd say maybe go for it, but I'm playing conservative.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So Oklahoma's offense will go to work for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
You better be aware that stiff arm's coming. He gave him the business end of it, gets it out to the 14.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick completion to the right. On the move at the 30. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge game. Brown trying to keep it going. Fires to the tight end. step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the big fella. Got room at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
Fires left. Got his man downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Gets the back moving. From the gun, looking for a man. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Trying to find the end zone. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Back has it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying to beat him to the left. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good lead on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball around this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that we can win this game.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Sooners decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a bunter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Takes it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And points have been hard to come by. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pressure coming. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the touchdown, Gamecock. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, we know this offense can score points in a variety of ways. You saw it in the first half, and here we go in the second half. They're explosive. They've got playmakers all over the field, and they waste no time putting up another touchdown.
behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Buys a little time. He'll get rid of it. He makes a catch. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it fly. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. Calls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And they'll take a knee. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with it.